Now this is the main design to this angel set, and you can see here there's the angel and it's on this beautiful mosaic background. Now in this full set you're going to get all different types of designs. You've got toppers from that size, the A4, down to minis. You've also got 3D sets, and you've also got background papers all matching that design. Now we've also got the complete set there, and you're going to get it in reverse, the mirror image. So you can do lots of different projects where you've got the design both sides. Make sure you have a look at the different videos to give you lots of ideas. So that is the main design. Now the design I've chosen from the set is just the large angel here that you can see. Now you can print this onto paper or card, or you could even use a foam card, print it onto paper and stick it onto the foam board there, so you get more of a 3D effect. So what we're going to do with this, very simple, we're going to create using PVA glue to make all these tile pieces look like they're proud, they're 3D, they're standing up, but we're going to use PVA glue to do that. Now the best way of applying this, I think, is to make a little piping bag. Anybody who's good at cake decorating there knows how to make these. A triangle of greaseproof paper, you roll it over to form a cone, fold that over so it's nice and tight, nothing's going to come out, and then using a PVA glue, doesn't really matter, you can get various thicknesses of the glue, you can get the thick one, but you want one, you're going to put this in layers so it dries in between, so you end up with like a ceramic looking tile at the end of it. So I'll just close that up. Now I've got my little bag here, fold the edges in, fold the edge in, and then at the end just roll that down and all the glue is securely in there. Now I just want to cut a little bit off the end, like so, and the glue will come out. I have a little tissue, so any little extra bits you can just wipe off. Now what we're going to do is not do the whole thing in one go, we're going to do sections and build up. So here's the first section. I'm going to fill this in, just using the glue, go all the way around there, and that's all you need to do. And then maybe I want to fill this little bit in here, and then miss one and fill that in. Because what we're going to do is do all this and then put it to one side, let it dry, and then do the ones in between. That will give you an individual tile effect. So again here I'm going to do that one. You don't have to be a cake decorator for this, you're just lobbing it on. As you can see, a little square there, just try and roughly get the shape that you want. And again, there's another big kind of jewel effect there. Just fill it in, and as that dries, it will go more opaque, more clearer. The thinner you do it, and what you want to do now is put that, do the whole thing, just the bits in between, and just leave that to dry. When that's dry, you will end up like this. Now, I was a bit worried, hoping this will show up. So hopefully Barry will be able to go in and get a little grab of that so you can see. That's what I did the first one, and you can probably see in between here, if I move it like that, you've got some which are dry and you can feel it. It feels like tiles already. Then what you can do is go in between and then do the ones that were in between them. So you're just building up and building up and building up. So then eventually you do the whole thing. This is a job to do, a project to do over a couple of days. The way it's quick to do, but then it's just takes time for it to dry. But if you think ahead, you can do a lot at the same time. So imagine everything has been done now over it. Then you can go back on some of the ones that you've already done and give them another layer. And you can build it up to the height, the depth that you want. So you get a really good tile effect like that, just going over. So it's step by step, so it don't take long to do, but you leave that to dry. And then when it's finished, I just tape this down onto a piece of board. I say you could have stuck this down onto a board, cut it around with a scalpel so you have a nice thick tile effect. This one is completely finished now. All of this you can feel, I don't know whether you can see that. Hopefully you can see the tile effect, especially when you're close to it. It really does look like tiles, and when you touch it, It's all individual. Now I stuck this down just to keep it nice and flat. I'm going to take that off. Now all I have to do is cut that out with a pair of scissors. And there you have the finished tile effect angel that you can use in lots of different crafting projects that you want to use. And when people look at that, they'll think, oh, that's real tiles, that. But what I'm going to do here is just take a little bit of ribbon, stick that on the back, and that would make a nice hanging ornament on a wall or something. Just a little bit of tape on the back there, a little bit of ribbon, and you've got a lovely tile effect angel.